Hi, I would like to show you how to use Google Sheets to insert a formula. In this case, we're going to use Google Sheets to determine the perimeter of a few polygons. Now, let's say I have given you a few polygons and you have measured the sides and you want to determine the perimeter inside here. So you're going to program the Google Sheets to add it all up or do whatever functions you want it to do. Because we're doing perimeter, we have to add all the sides together. So in Google Sheets, in any type of spreadsheet, you have rows and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going down, and you can always scroll if you have a long list of things here. And you have columns. This is A, this is B, C, D, and so on. It goes alphabetically. Now this cell, these are called cells, is A1, and you can see it's A1, A1. So this is B1, this is C1, this is D1, this is E1, this is F1, and so on. So this would be A2, A, column A, row 2. This is B3, and they get kind of gray, darker, B3. So let's say this one is D7, and this one is F3. Now, let's see how we do it. We start with A1. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to write down shape. Our shapes will be listed here. Let's number our shapes. So let's say we have 10 shapes. Okay, here you are. So I'm going to write shape 1 and click off, and hold on. Grab this end, this little handle, the little square, and go down to 11. Now because we have a heading there, shape, and we have 10 shapes, so we have 11 rows. Okay, so let's say shape 1 is a triangle, so we're going to have 3 sides. But before we do that, let's number the sides. So I'm going to write down side 1 and grab this end. Now let's say we go to like up to 6 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now Google Sheets automatically numbered them for me. I didn't have to change the number. So side 1, side 2, and so on. And Google Sheets did this as well. Shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. I didn't have to type them in, and that's really neat. Let's say shape 1 is a triangle. I'm going to type in the measurement, and let's say they're all in centimeter. We don't need to write down centimeter, just we write the number only. 1.3, let's say, tab 2.5, tab, these are just, I'm just making these up, 2.7, tab. So it's if it's a triangle, it would have only 3 sides. Now let's say the last one is where we want the perimeters to show. Okay, so I'm going to click here. So for shape 1 that has only 3 sides, we need to figure out what the perimeter is. Basically, for these shapes, I want to add all the sides together. So with all functions we enter, all the formulas we enter, we always start with the equal sign, and you might see 3 dots here depending on your toolbar on the top. If you see it, you click it and you see something like that. That's functions. So you click on sum. Sum means add them all together. As you do sum, it's going to tell you, okay, what do you want me to add? There's a question mark in there. And you don't need to, you can actually type it in, but you don't have to. You just highlight that. You start with the first one, second one, but go all the way to the sixth side. It's telling Google Sheets to add all these sides together. And when you're satisfied, you press enter. Now it automatically added everything together, and in empty cells are 0, so it doesn't make a difference. But you have to actually highlight all 3, and I tell you why. Because we're going to go down here. It copies the function into all these rows. So let's say shape 2 is a rectangle. If it's a rectangle, let's say one side is 3.4, and because it's a rectangle, it has 2 pairs of sides that are opposite sides. Are you press tab to go to the next cells. 5.1, let's say, tab, so 5.1, and then guess what, as soon as I enter numbers, it automatically and instantly adds them up together. So the answer is 17 centimeter if these are centimeter. Now because we allowed for up to 6 sides, so we can do all the way to hexagons, 6-sided shapes. Now this is a little practice we're going to do, and one thing that you can do, if you click this corner up here, it selects your whole everything, all the cells. Now down here you can center the amounts, the numbers, and everything in the middle of each cell. So if you do that, for me it's much easier because there's margin around the numbers. They're not too close to the line, so it looks much better. You can change colors inside if you want to, but that's not important at this point, so don't worry. But I'll show you how to do it if you decide to do it. So let's say you see that it's white, so you can choose another color. So that's the fill color. It looks like a bucket. If you want to change the text color, you have to select the text and change it. So, and you can do more than one cell at a time. So you can do it like that. Okay. If you want to do one individual one, just click that, click a text color, and choose any color you like. And sometimes it looks better that way. And we're not going to look at formatting too much. We're going to look at how to use formulas in Google Sheets. Okay, this is a simple one for polygons to find out their perimeter. Again, we're adding all the sides to find out what the distance is around each polygon. I hope you learned something new and you put it to practice. So this will be one of our assignments. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.